Manchester City breaking news after Man City blocked the deal. Daniel Levy has devised a new strategy to secure Tottenham targets of Savinho. Meanwhile, for the first time, Paris, Saint-Germain and Man City have opened transfer discussions within the past 48 hours, and Man City willing to part ways with 49 cap star as negotiations take place with Premier League club over possible transfer. All this and more, you can check out now with the top Man City news. So make sure to like the video and check your subscription so you don't miss any updates about the citizens. Alright, Man City fan Savinho's future is still one of the biggest talking points in this transfer window, and it doesn't look like the noise around him in Tottenham is going away anytime soon. Spurs have already thrown down a huge £69 million bid after missing out on Eberiki Eze, who's heading to Arsenal, and they're desperate to get Savinho in before the window shuts. But here's the thing. The citizens can't just let him walk out the door with only days left to get business done. Guardiola clearly believes Savinho has what it takes to really kick on this season. The lad's got the talent to have a breakout year at the Etihad, but for that to happen, we need some clarity on his future. Right now, it feels like he's stuck between two worlds. Reports suggest Savinho himself was keen on Spurs, mainly because Thomas Frank could offer him guaranteed minutes ahead of the 2026 World Cup. That makes sense. Regular football is key at his age, but someone important inside Man City has already blocked the move, and now it's all about what happens in these final hours of the window. Tottenham, meanwhile, are short in attack after Maddison's ACL blow and Kjolsu injury. Give Me Sport even claim Levy and Spurs officials are considering face-to-face talks with Man City at the Etihad when the two sides meet this weekend. There's also a bit of history here. Remember when Spurs, flat-out refused to sell Harry came to us back in 2021? Well, this could be Man City's chance to play hardball in return. Spurs see Savinho as a potential superstar. They love his versatility, his creativity, and those 14 assists he picked up last season. But whether Pep and Man City let him go or keep him as another weapon for the season's push, that's the big question, my friend, citizen fan. If Spurs come back with another bid, should City finally cash in or stand firm? Share your opinion in the comments below. So citizen, Manchester City are making some big moves in the market again, and this time, it's all about Gianluigi. Donnarumma reports from Italy say Man City have been in direct talks with PSG over the past 48 hours about bringing the Italian keeper to the Etihad. Now, Donnarumma's situation at PSG has been messy. He's had a fallout with the club over his contract, and it looks like the relationship has completely broken down. He's already agreed personal terms with Man City, and from what's being said, he wants around £250,000 a week. Pep himself has even spoken with him to give the green light, which tells you how serious this is. PSG are demanding around €50 million for their number one, who played a massive role in their Champions League win last season. But here's the twist. Donnarumma is in the final year of his contract, so the asking price might not hold as the deadline approaches for Man City. This move is directly tied to Ederson. Maurice's future Galatasaray are pushing hard to sign him, and while the Sky Blues don't really want to let him go, they'd consider it if the right offer lands. Ederson's been here 8 years, won everything, and with just 12 months left on his deal, he's looking for a new challenge. Galatasaray already had one low bid rejected, but they're expected to come back quickly, and they've apparently given Man City until the end of the week to make a decision. If that deal happens, it frees up funds for Donnarumma. The good news is both Man City and PSG actually want to find an agreement here. Even if the €50 million price tag is too high, there's belief a compromise can be reached. So don't be surprised if we see Donnarumma and Sky Blue before deadline day. My dear Man City fan, this goalkeeper saga is heating up. Who would you rather see guarding our goal next season? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Listen up, Man City fan. Manchester City could be set to move another fringe player this summer, with defender Issa Kabir reportedly holding talks with Southampton about a possible transfer. Man City have been extremely busy in the transfer market, bringing players in and moving a number of others out. Since last season ended, 11 players have either been sold, released, or sent out on loan, and Kabir could be next on the list. The 24-year-old Burkinabe international has yet to make a competitive appearance for the Blues, but has 49 caps for his country, According to Ben Jacobs, both a loan or permanent deal is on the table for Keber, who's been with Man City since 2020 after signing from Belgian side Mechelen. He actually stayed on loan at Mechelen for the rest of that season, before beginning a series of loans across Europe. Over the past few years, Keber has gained experience at Troyes Marseille, Luton, Town, Benfica, and most recently, Werder Bremen. His performances haven't gone unnoticed. He was named Best Young Player at the 2021 Africa Cup of Nations after helping Burkina Faso reach the semis during his loan at Bremen, the Bundesliga. Compared him to PSG star Achraf Hakimi, highlighting his attacking mindset, pace and ability to deliver dangerous crosses. Bremen boss Werner praised him too, saying Issa is technically strong, physically robust, and very quick. Signing him gives us more options, and we're convinced he'll integrate well into the team. Keber is also reportedly on Lions' radar, while Hamburg were linked earlier, but are no longer actively pursuing him. Man City seem happy to let him find regular first-team football elsewhere, whether that's in the PL with Southampton or abroad, giving him a real chance to develop while clearing space in Pep's squad. This could be a smart move for all parties, giving Keber a platform to shine and Man City flexibility in their already busy squad. My friend, citizen fan, do you think a loan or permanent move would be better for Keber's development? Share your opinion in the comments below. Hey, citizen Paul Merson hasn't exactly been sold on one of Manchester City's current stars after a mixed 2024-25 campaign. Man City had been busy in the transfer window, and Tijani Rangers has already made a big impression scoring and assisting on his Premier League debut against Wolves. He'll be looking to keep that momentum going this weekend against Tottenham, a game Merson has already predicted the Sky Sports pundit expects Man City to take all 3 points, predicting a 2-0 win, but he's been blunt about the players he's not a fan of, specifically Jeremy Doku. Merson wrote that Tottenham are still a work in progress under Thomas Frank, and while they won't get rolled over, Man City should come out on top. Erling Haaland looked sharp against Wolves, and as long as he stays fit, Man City will be serious title contenders. But Merson isn't impressed with the wingers at Guardiola's disposal, singling out Doku for not making things happen often enough. He reckons, once Phil Foden is back, the front three will be even stronger for Doku. This is a statement season in the making. Signed from Rennes in 2023 for £55 million. The Belgian has shown flashes of brilliance, but also moments of frustration against Wolves. He started on the left, but was taken off after 66 minutes. Overshadowed by some of his teammates' performances still, Guardiola clearly trusts Doku, and with time to refine his decision-making and fully adapt to the Sky Blue system, the 23-year-old could develop into a lethal PL winger. Saturday's game against Tottenham will give Doku a chance to prove Merson wrong. If he can step up consistently, he could become a key weapon for Guardiola throughout the 2025-26 season, turning potential into real Premier League impact. My dear Man City fan, do you agree with Paul Merson? Is Doku underwhelming, or is he still adapting to Pep's system? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This is Etihad Breaking Channel, and I'll stop here. If you liked it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. A big hug, and see you in the next video.